But I have to imagine that there are more... Whoa! What? What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages? RnTmErr back with some more eco. Had a bit of a snafu after the last episode. Did a little... I was getting kind of frustrated because skill points just weren't coming as fast as I felt like they should have. I wasn't advancing as fast as I did in my my test playthrough, and I did a little bit of testing, and something wasn't right. I don't know. I went back and watched the video of the creation, and everything was fine, but there's, I mean, we're gonna start up a new level here. I promise that I will do my best to get us back to a place that we, you know, about the same spot that we were. And I'll do all that off camera so that we don't have to sit through all the same stuff again. But I wanted to also note briefly, when I was testing, I noticed there's a new option here, skill points on crafting. I wasn't sure really what that was. I tested it out, and it's actually really cool. I mean, it's kind of exactly what it sounds like. When you craft something, you will get skill points for crafting it. I wasn't sure if that meant that you had to spend skill points in order to craft something. So I wanted to just test it out and make sure that it was a benefit and not a hindrance, because both really I could understand, especially like in a large multiplayer scenario. And also, as you see, our skill points are going to be accumulating a whole lot faster. But looking back at the previous videos, you'll see that like I was hovering around like 27, 26 skill points per day. And when you're looking at 50 skill points to get a specialization, knowing that the next one's probably going to be 75, that's 2 days. 2 days Earl. 2 days in real life before I would have the skill points to get one new skill. And then, who knows, 3 days, 2.5 days, 3 days, 4 days before I'd be able to get the next one. And that's just not, it's not something we can work with. I could understand that if, like, you know, you're playing on a giant server and the whole point of the game. I love the premise. You know, the idea of the game is sort of like that. You play on a large server. It's very collaborative. You know, you pick a profession. You know, you become a carpenter and you make the crap out of some wood stuff and you sell it, and you use the money to buy the stone stuff that the stonemason is making, or the metal stuff that the metallurgist is making. But I was just going to skip all of this intro stuff here, but there was something else I wanted to show you just real quick. Now that I know I can change this later, we'll change it later. This is probably a bug in the game, but we're going to go ahead and take advantage of it. Hey, if it's in here, we're going to use it. Maybe it's not. Maybe it was kind of as intended, but it seems sort of buggy. If we go right away, before we get to the achievement objective thing that gives us talks about skills, we can go in here and learn all of our beginning specialty skills for 0 points, just right off the bat. We can go ahead and learn them, and by doing that, we also get all of the metal tools right away. You see, it's still 0 points. Hunting, it gives me a bow and arrow. Metal pick, doesn't give me anything. Nothing there, and nothing there. So we've got all those right now, and what that's going to mean, actually, when it does give us the objective to do that, we're not going to be able to complete it because we're not going to have a profession to choose from. But that's all right, because we go right from that into doing research, which opens up a skill and lets us take another skill at 0 before they start charging us for the skills. So that's that I wanted to show you. I'm going to go ahead and spend a whole lot of time finding a new place to set up camp and getting us into, look, already this world has got way more wood. And getting us back on track to about where we were. Also, just to point out, remember what I said before, 26 to 27 skill points per day is what we were gaining in the previous playthrough. Maybe you see right here, we're at 480 points a day now. So I don't know, something must have changed, I'm thinking, because we must have taken some sort of an update because that new skill points for crafting option was available. But whatever it was, it didn't it didn't update to the current save game. So not a problem. We'll just start a new one. I'll be back. All right, finally we are back. Found a cool little area. It's got it's got some magical water things happening. I'm not real sure what the trickery is going on over there, but it's just a cool little water thing with a couple little islands. We'll probably build some bridges around there if we need to, or just, you know, if we want to, sort of beautification area. If we look at the map real quick, this is the area I chose to settle in. You can see here's the little island things. There's some more over here. Tons of wood if we can travel to it. I've kind of clear cut some of this a little bit, but I've been trying real careful to make sure that I just kind of take the bits on the outskirts and leave a couple around, because some of them I really like. A couple of different resource biomes that we can gather from. Excuse me. And okay, we got the house built. We built the house. I don't think I showed any of the house in the last episode, but I'm pretty sure I explained it, kind of. This is just part of it. We're going to be adding on to it at some point. We've got like a little entrance area here. We can probably make it into a living room. And then we'll put a bedroom over here, and a bathroom over here, and sort of general space over here. This is where we've got all of our stuff at the moment. I don't remember if I had a carpentry bench before. We built a carpentry bench, needed that to saw out some boards, and we'll need it to make the house furniture stuff. Needed to saw boards to make the cart. We got the cart. I got 1, 2, 3 stockpiles going. This one's got stone and some ores that I picked up along the way. Not real sure what I'm going to do with that one yet. This one is currently just filled with logs because we're about to need those. The little cart I told you about, I ended up go ahead and building it because I just needed to have some help gathering up all the materials for this thing. We've got our campfire here and some little roadways going on just to help me get the cart around. Spent a few skill points, but you can see I've got 679 left to spend. I've been trying real hard not to spend any of them so that I could do that on camera with you guys. But a few of them I had to, just because it was getting too tough. So let's just take a look real quick just to get an idea of where we're at here. Excuse me. Carpentry. I got my. I put a point into hewn logs, both efficiency and speed. Again, just to help me kind of speed things up a little bit. I've been working off and on for probably 2-3 days on this to try to get it back to where it needed to be. I've got level 4 maxed out woodworking, just because I don't remember if there was. I don't remember why. We're gonna need it. I just went ahead and maxed it out. Didn't do anything with the efficiency and stuff. Logging, I put a point into efficiency and axe damage. Again, just helping me out, chopping trees down a little faster. Probably pump some more points into that. Chef, I didn't do anything with this. Did I? Oh, I did. I learned level 1 campfire cooking. We're going to be using that here in just a minute. Engineer. Oh, well, obviously we learned roads. I haven't done anything with the farmer, have I? Oh, I did. I probably put everything up at level 1. Again, just to speed things up, digging holes a little faster. Didn't do anything with gathering. Hunting. I did bow damage and bow efficiency. I had to do a little bit of hunting while off camera just to keep eating and keep my protein levels up. Level 1 mining. We learned, this is something we had done in the last one, we learned mortar production, and actually, did I learn mortar production before? No, I think I had it at 0. We learned it so that rather than using sand, we were able to use all of the wood pulp that we get from the trees to make pitch out of that. I also apparently learned efficiency so that it would use less in order to make it. Stone construction, I didn't do anything with that. And survivalist, I put 2 points into strong back so that I could had enough weight available to carry the cart around with me. We got our research efficiency is level 1, decreases the costs of our materials when we're researching a little bit, and it looks like basic crafting we bumped up to level 1. Probably already had that in the last video. Again, I apologize, I just can't remember, it's been a while. So yeah, so we've got some points to spend. Before we do, also, you'll remember in the beginning of this video we grabbed up all of our metal tools and things, and you can see this is my stone axe. I've already worn that down to 0. I wore the metal axe, iron axe, down to 0. The iron shovel is almost about to be done. The road tool, I have wore that out a couple times and repaired it. That repairs with stone nice and easily. So where we kind of had left off before is where we're at now. We're in dire need of the ability to do some metal stuffs. So come over here. We're going to build our kiln. Or 0 of 20. Is it not close enough? I know I have stone. If we do this. Is it in my backpack? Of course. That's the deed for our cart. We should have that put away a long time ago. Alright, what if we move this here? I don't like it there. How about here? Place. No? Can't place it. It's blocked. Oh. Here. There we go. Now can we build a kiln? Yes. We need to build the kiln in order to craft the bloomery, which is basically the furnace. That's where we smelt the ore into iron ingots. And we probably need to learn smelting skill. Let's just make absolutely sure we don't have it. Where would that smith? Yeah, we don't have smith, so we need to learn smelting. In order to learn smelting, looks like we need iron ore 4. We have 8, so we're good there. I need to get some copper ore. Oh, we're gonna need more mortared stone and 8 hewn logs. Okay, not a problem. We can make the 8 hewn logs right here. 8. And now the stone, though, that means, what did I say? I had 2? No, wait. Oh, I can make, oh, I have some pitch. That's good. How many did I already have? Smelting. 2, yeah, I have 2 of 8, so I need 6. So can I make 6? No. Looks like I have enough stone, but I need 9 pitch, so I don't suppose my campfire is going to be able to reach my chests from here. Charred pitch. Yeah, it can. How many did I need? 9. 10, 9, a quarter. Fire it up! Alright, there we go. So we got all things going now in order to get our smelting research up and going, and our kiln is on its way so that we can get our bloomery done. While that's going, let's take a walk. One of the other things I was thinking, at some point we're probably going to need to make a mine. I'm not sure exactly how that works. I would guess that, you know, we've seen some surface deposits of things. Oh, we still need copper too, don't we? We've seen surface deposits. This handy little staircase will help us get down here. But I have to imagine that there are more... Whoa! What? Alright, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by falling through the planet, I'm guessing that, like, surface deposits aren't our only source. Like, we're gonna have to dig down into the planet in order to find the resources, and of course now it's dark. And so we're gonna need to build a mine shaft for that, and I'm kind of thinking that this would be a neat area to build it. Right over here, there's sort of like a little cutaway in the mountain already. So we build like a spiraling, I guess I don't know how far down we need to go, but like a spiraling ramp that goes down. That way we can take our cart with us. Give to me the tomatoes. Eat me the tomatoes. I need to eat. Oh, I need protein. I'm good. Blueberries? Okay, that's good for now. And use that as our little mine shaft area. So that was just a thought that I had. Now, can I find my staircase again? Yeah, there it is. Don't go through the planet again, buddy. Good job. So we're making good headway here. That's is going. I went ahead and started this after I restarted. I hadn't started it before, so I went ahead and started it going. So as the other resources are created, the chiseled stone or whatever it's called, mortared stone, it will automatically dump in there. We still need that copper though, don't we? Where? Don't know that we ever saw any copper. I've got some gold deposits right here. There's an elk and a turtle. Hey turtle. What up, little turtle? Turtles are one of the few animals we can hunt and kill and just eat. We get meat from it instead of a carcass, so we don't have to cook it or butcher it or anything. We can actually just go ahead and eat the turtle meat. Sort of like I was showing you guys in the first video, where you can harvest the clams and urchins and things for the crappy fish meat. You can harvest turtles for crappy red meat. I hadn't really considered that I was going to need copper. I thought I was just going to need that iron that I gathered up. So let's take a look at the map real quick and see if we can see any copper surface deposits. Those are the gold. So I'm guessing this is more gold. I think that would then be coal. Yeah, because that's coal. Copper is probably going to be like a reddish brown, like this. Right here. I bet that's copper. That's a long ways to go. Well, but I only need 4. Oh, I can't really get there though, can I? That's probably all sheer cliff. Is that it? Oh, well, there's some way over there. Alright, well, I won't make you guys sit through that. I won't. Oh, wait. Is that copper? Right there? I bet it is. Right over this way, I believe. Where's pickaxe? So, if we come over here, I think I saw that little tree. Was it just these dead bushes? No way. Dead bushes wouldn't show up on the map, would they? Here's some stuff. What's this stuff? That looks like gold. That looks like more gold. Is that what we were looking at? Does it tell me what it is? No, not unless I pick it up. Map. Oh. No, I went too far. That's why. Yeah, I see the gold. Okay, well. Where are you, the copper? Oh, right down here. Nope. Lay the map up. Right here. For real? Is it those dead bushes? Is that what it's showing me? As copper? I guess I don't know that it's copper. Yeah, now I'm like right on top of it. No way. What happens if I dig them out? That's what it was. No, that's not what it was. I am confused. That's it. Below me? Should have brought a torch. Am I getting anywhere here? Is it just still more dirt? I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna go on an adventure and see if I can find some copper, and then we'll come back. We're back! We did it! We found it! We got a whole bunch of copper here. It really wasn't even all that far. I probably should have just kept you guys with me, but it looked like it was going to take longer from looking at it on the map. But this is way more than we need, but as long as we're here, we might as well grab as much as we can carry. Is that one more? 20? Good. And it looks like there's like these little sandy areas here right on the bank, so even though it's kind of steep, it shallows up right there where we needed it to, which was awesome. Jump, jump. As you can see in the map, like you actually move across it pretty darn quick. So here's our mystery copper, where we just were. So that did not take very long at all. And there's our house. So we'll drop this in. We'll drop this in the storage yard. Oh, that was the other thing. I talked earlier about. I don't know how to begin this. I figured out a thing, right? I talked earlier about. I think I said something about not being sure what these little check marks were. Like, I don't get it. Even if I have it unchecked, I can still move things around. The check mark links the storage to the crafting stations. So by having a check mark there, when I try to craft something, it'll automatically pull resources from the storage yards or from the storage container that the check mark is on. If I wanted to, I'm sure there's a good reason for it, but I can't really think of what it is right now, unless maybe you're actually trying to stockpile resource and trying not to use it. You don't want anything to pull it, for whatever reason. I'm not sure why you'd want to do that, but you can uncheck it, and then you have to manually feed it into your crafting bench. So how are we coming on everything here? Let's get rid of our map. This is 5 minutes left to go. Oops, sorry about that. This is alright. Our pitch is done, and our mortared stone is done. We got 15 minutes left on the kiln. Let's make some arrows. Can we make arrows? We're gonna wanna kill some stuff. We never did spend our skill points either, did we? We want to build a latrine. Oh, that's what we need. 25 planks for boards is what they're called, not planks. Can I build those? 26. Yeah, I have enough logs, it looks like. Alright, is that good? And then we can order the latrine. Excellent. Well, and then we can throw that in our little room and have a bathroom set up, and we'll check and see if that increases this number right here for our skill point gain for having a room in a house. I don't know if it will. It's my understanding that that's how it's supposed to work. I've never actually seen it work, but we're going to find out. Something else. I was saying that I had done some hunting. I also killed a couple of turkeys, but I didn't want to do anything with them without you guys here. So let's go ahead, take our turkeys. I guess I didn't need to take them out of there. Turkey. I can make campfire turkey, and that's going to give us some really good food. See, 10 protein, 10 fat, and it's going to give us some tallow, which is going to allow us to make candles and things. Another crafting resource that we just kind of get passively by cooking turkey. I feel like we should probably try to get into some farming too, because I've gone around and harvested up a bunch of the food resources, and it's just starting to get to be a pain having to go further and further and further to get it. Here's some arrows. Let's build like 32 arrows. Go. Oh, I can't because I need basic crafting 3. Okay. Well, it just happens to turn out that we have some skill points. So, is that survivalist? Basic crafting 1, basic crafting 2, basic crafting 3. Level 3. What else? Stone hammer and a store. We don't need any of those. We don't need any of those. So, oh, and now we can build the wooden hoe. That's the other thing I was looking for. So let's go ahead and build that. And where'd my arrows go? Arrow 32. Go. We're doing it. Building stuff. Making it happen. Let's get these in here and out of our inventory. I wonder now, can I... got all this other stuff. I should be able to cook up like my beets and things. Yeah. We can cook up our beans. I wish there was a max button. Should be able to just hit one button and make as many as I'm able to make. So there we got those. Right trap, charred I've got camas bulbs. Sure, why not? Anything we can cook is going to take more of the roots. You see, like I'm going to take 42. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's really small. It takes 42 camas bulbs to give us 14 charred camas bulbs. But a camas bulb gives us 120 calories, 1 carb, 2 protein, 5 fat. A charred camas bulb gives us 510 calories, 3 carbs, 5 protein, 8 fat. So it's giving us a much better ratio all around. Actually, it's giving us a lot more protein and a lot less carbs for the amount of fat, and we're getting way more carbs out of the deal. So I think it's probably a pretty good idea. The rest of this stuff we can't learn yet. Okay, so that's it. So in order to make the fish, we'd need campfire creations, tomatoes, campfire cooking 2. What else have we got on us? So we ever pick up rice? No. Corn, campfire cooking 2. Can't we do anything? Oh, once we've got the tallow, that's campfire creations. We could do something with the wheat. So at this point, we could still hunt rabbit. We don't get tallow for it, and we only get 1 charred meat for it. But that is another option for us as far as hunting. I mean, we could hunt up anything, but I mean, here, see, if we shoot an elk, we need campfire cooking 2 for the elk. Look at what we get for it. You know, we need campfire cooking 2 for tomatoes and other things too. So maybe that's something that we should learn. Chef, campfire cooking, level 2. Done. Cooking efficiency. It looks like that decreases the ingredients that we need for campfire creation things. I don't know that that's actually like the cooking recipes. So now we can make rice sludge, charred tomatoes. Awesome. Do it. We've got a ton of tomatoes. More. 2. Oh. Done. Order it up. Cook them. Well, it takes a lot of time too, and the corn. Go. Alright, I still hear sawing going on behind me. How are we doing? We had a lot of time on these, didn't we? Oh, wait, nope. Is that done? It's done. Smelting. Make a thing. Learn the thing. And we can claim more property. More importantly, smith. Smelting. Learn it. And smelting basics. Level 1. Oh man, we're gonna need iron, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna have to do 2 levels. Cost 6 points for the first one, 8 points for level 2. Iron ingot, smelt iron. What's the difference? Smelt iron is 4 iron ore to produce 1 iron ingot. I don't get it. Iron ingot recipe. 5 iron ore gives us 1 iron ingot and 2 tailings. Oh, and this gives us... Okay, so this, we use less and we don't get tailings. Well, what are tailings? What do we do with tailings? Iron ingot, is that a thing? Is it just garbage? Waste product. It can be crafted. Oh. Oh. Waste product from smelting. When left on soil, the runoff will create pollution, killing nearby plants and seeping into the water supply. Oh no! Contain in buildings or bury in rock to neutralize. So this is our first little take care of the ecosystem thing. Suddenly we're creating a carbon footprint. Not sure what to do about that. Can I just go to smelting right away and then not have to worry about it? No, because I need a blast furnace for that. We are definitely not prepared for a blast furnace. Okay, well that's that then. Let's drop the, the book has already been put away. What else were we making here? Oh, our kiln. Still got 8 minutes on that. Kiln is going to give us our bloomery, and the bloomery is going to let us start smelting. So I'm going to go ahead and let the kiln finish up, and I'll probably go ahead and craft up the bloomery as well, and then I'll bring you guys back when I've got that done. And in the meantime, I'll just go probably grab up a bunch of iron ore. All right, we'll be back. Alright guys, I just took a look at the video and we are running over time, so we're going to have to call it quits for today. Save the kiln and the bloomery and all the whatnot for the next episode. We got a lot of really good stuff done today. It might not seem like that to you guys, but I'm tired. I've been doing a lot of work on this thing just to try and get this episode out. But we looked up a bunch of cooking stuff. We got some of our skill points spent. We went on a copper finding adventure. We discovered a place. We fell through the earth. That was fun. Anyway, that's going to be all for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, take a hammer and nail that thumbs up button. It would mean so much to help me tremendously while I try and grow my tiny little channel. And if you really loved it, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already so you won't miss any of the new hot eco action. Thanks again. This is RnTmErr. Until next time, signing out. Peace.